Islam, my Moorish American nation family. Islam. It is October the 1st, 2021, and I am about to go inside the post office on. Oops, let me let this car go by. And I can't tell if this part, if she sees me. Okay, she does. I'm Rhonda Arrington-Bey. I'm about to send money to Moorish American National Republic. This is the post office on Legion Avenue. This is where I sent it last time. This time, I think I'm going to send it where you can check and make sure that they got it. I think the only thing is, like, it costs, I don't know, it costs like, I don't know, $6. So that's a lot of money. So hopefully I don't have to. If it costs $6, I'm not going to be able to do it that way. But hopefully, but I have the receipt, and this is why I videotape, because actually it's sad, but you would think the post office is supposed to be very reliable and making sure people get their mail, but this day and time, I don't know. So this one lady, I think I'm gonna make this a quick story. As I'm walking in, a lady, I said this last time on the last video, I was watching a video, and this guy watched this lady go in his mailbox, and the lady, these were two pale skins, and before I go in there, because it's usually quiet in there, she was doing it for a while. It seems as though that's what it was implied. And he asked her, "What are you doing?" He had a camera and saw her going into his mailbox, and she said, "You have too much mail coming to you. This is suspicious, from Amazon or Prime or something." I think it was Amazon. And you could tell it was a suburban area. Can I speak right? It wasn't urban, okay? Suburbs, okay? Suburbs. You could tell it was suburbs. And I was thinking to myself, I said, and the pale skinned lady literally just went inside the mailbox. I mean, the camera was showing, and then she started arguing with him. I don't remember the date, but it wasn't too long ago. She started arguing with the guy, that why she should be able to go in his mail and check his mail and take mail out, because she was his neighbor. So I have never, I couldn't believe that. But anyway, I'm going inside to do this now.
Thank you so much.
Hi.
Hi.
How much does it cost to send something priority mail?
It depends on what you're sending.
Okay.
What are you sending?
A $10 money order. How much more would I have to pay to send it? Like just to have a tracking number. I forgot how much this is charged.
$7.95.
It is $7.95 to send a $10. Okay, let me just go ahead and let me not do that then. But I need a $10 money order and a envelope with a stamp.
Okay.
And I'll do it the next time, because that is a lot right now. So,
Do you have a money calculator? No.
okay.
Don't put your card in yet.
Don't put it in?
No.
Okay, thanks.
Huh? I'll grab it.
Sorry so much today.
Oh, that's okay. It's 12:18. You can insert your card now.
Okay, and that's what it's so odd. The lady asked about a calculator. Last night or night before last, I was just talking to my son about, I think it was last night, about going to a dollar store and getting a calculator.
I just use my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's eat. Islam, Moorish American Nation family. The African American lady, I don't know if she claimed a nationality. She said calculator, and I was just talking to Monty yesterday about getting a calculator from the dollar store.
All right.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, Dr. Dave? How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, because I have a calculator on my phone, but I was trying to add some things up, and I was like, oh, gosh, a calculator would be better. But we don't. Thank you. But we don't want to spend $1. Oh, no, thank you. We don't want to spend $1. Thank you. We don't want to spend $1 on a calculator. Anyway, it's October the 1st, 2021. Night today, anyway. Yep, and so this is at the room at American Extended Stay. Imani and I was like, Imani, because he said he was gonna buy me something for $1 at the dollar store, and I told him, I said, thank you. You know, he's gonna buy me something for his money for $1. I said, thank you. And then I said, well, could you go ahead and get a calculator for me too? And then I said, no, never mind. I'll just wait. So anyway. So, okay, this is the money order. I'm about to fill it out now. And I'm in Annapolis, Maryland, Islam. Okay. Okay, right now I'm filling out the money order, and I guess I need to show the time and see if the money called. He might have to call me today. Doesn't look like no one called. Let me show you the time. It is 4:05 p.m. I got off at 3. It's Friday, Holy Day. About 3:01 I clocked out. Changed into my Moorish American headdress. Today I'm wearing a pin. Because I'm going, after this, I'm going by Walgreens to get a passport. I'm going to get a passport. Oops. A passport picture. Imani already has his passport picture, but I'm going to get my passport picture. And once again, I like to emphasize, Imani Bay and I, Rhonda Arrington-Bey, we don't know anyone personally here in Annapolis. As Moors. And that is truth. We affirm this. And I also should say that a lot of times I say I don't know, I'm not accusing anyone of having the telepathic code. And what I should say, to be more accurate, because I said I know we're among a community or a society of those that have the telepathy or the telepathic code. What I should say is, in truth, that I'm not accusing anyone personally of having a telepathic code, because I don't know definitely, but I can, but I think it's wise for me not to do that on camera. Even if I know for a fact, because even if I know for a fact, if someone has a science, a telepathic code, for me not to accuse them on camera until more people speak about it and talk about it.
Right next to you, you know?
And with these children
That's okay.
being molested, and parents are keeping their children at home, homeschooling them because of the molestations and rape that goes on by those who have the telepathic code. And they're not saying that part, but they say because of the coronavirus epidemic, those that are not vaccinated or the children are vaccinated and they're still getting sick with the coronavirus. That's what they're saying. It's just a matter of time when people openly will start speaking about the telepathic code that was given to them. A lot of children, so many sexual abusive behaviors going on, and people have to talk about or go around the doctor's excuse of what is they're experiencing or what their child experienced without speaking about the spirituality of what they experience and without them having to say that. So that people are becoming more spiritual, I think, and more they become more spiritual. It's only a matter of time when they'll start saying they have the telepathic code.
Probably so. I didn't notice that that there was only one screw, and I just thought it was. I'll know. Thank you so much. Bye. Yeah.
I'm sorry. My first
Thank you.
Yeah, so like when we got dinner.
Then I can just drop it off right in the box this time?
Yeah.
I forgot, what's the state?
You got your stamp?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
the stamp? Lighthouse, Raven. Oh, who's using Raven?
And once again, I'm not speaking about those against those who have been vaccinated or have not been vaccinated. I'm just saying that eventually those that are telepathic and have the telepathic code are going to go ahead and speak about it eventually, because I think people are becoming more spiritual, and I think they're going to start connecting constitutional rights to being able to speak openly about what they're experiencing without having fear of being abused, mistreated, and being classified as an animal or undesirable or whatever. So, because it is definitely important to have rights and be in a constitutional fold. And not privileges. Privileges, you can only do but so much. A government can make you feel like you can do a lot. And so we are learning. We don't know all our rights, but we know we are still learning our rights and how we connect to it as Moors. Imani Gray Bay and I, Rhonda Arrington-Bey. We are still studying the Constitution and other law. So that we can implement rights and not privileges. 120 Admiral Cochrane. 120 Admiral Cochrane Drive. 16.
Okay, liver pressure, 15 to 90 cents.
Um, oh, I forgot to say from Imani too. I forgot to say from Imani. I should say from Imani, Abbas, and I just messed it all up. I put my Islam. I put my name, but I forgot to put Imani, Abbas, and mine. So let me see if I can find a place to do it without messing up the money order. And I cannot. Well, that's okay. Well, let me see. I was talking. I guess I can get another money order. No, I think I'm gonna have to get another money order. How much do they cost? I guess I get a $15 money order. Yeah, I'm getting a $15 money order. Put the money.
Have a good one.
Posters on that one, and posters on that one, and get some stamps.
Okay, this is you, right?
Yes.
Okay. So.
Oh, thank you. Right now, my genitals are being attacked spiritually. There's approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people in line. So imagine being a child at school, being among other children, and they have the telepathic code, and they among other children that's all they've witnessed all their life. Their parents behaving in such a manner, or those that are adults or perceived to be an adult, according to legalities, behave in such a manner. And then they experiencing the child that does not behave in that manner experience a form of molestation spiritually, but cannot articulate what's going on, or maybe they can. But imagine 70 years ago or 50 years ago, when such molestations were definitely happening, because the same unclean spirits that are existing now, they existed then, and children, parents didn't know what was going on. They didn't know. They had no idea why their child behaved in such a manner.
We used to have books long time ago. We still
This is why I think with my spiritual eye, people are going to become more spiritual, and they're going to be more voiceful. 120 Admiral Cochran Drive. Because you can't help but connect truth of what's going on if in reference in this day and time, if you're trying to implement a form of freedom. As someone just said, for both of them, I'm feeling a sharp pain in my left ankle. And once again, we are among a telepathic community. This is what I say and what I think. Not only that, but the coronavirus has definitely taught many people to respect health. Okay, health is very important. Viruses, they don't just attack. When a virus attacks, it's attacking health. A healthy individual, causing that healthy individual to be non-healthy. So if you're among those that are able to send sharp pains to an individual, what are they doing? They are attacking health. And that's exactly what's going on. And so it's easy to, once again, try to demonstrate or act like that's not what's going on and create a false reality. But imagine an unclean spirit that is able to do such things, and a hospital need a heart, or for a person for a heart transplant. And so the hospitals, because there's not enough heart transplants, start to send unclean spirits out. These are hospitals that are not created for healing. They're created for profit. There are two types. There's some that are created for healing and some that create for profit. Agree, because the ones that are created for profit are controlled by the banking system. And so imagine if they just start sending unclean spirits that are able to do such things out, start attacking a healthy individual's heart. So once again, that's an attack on health. So a lot of one of the things I noticed about Moorish Americans, and not just Moorish Americans, but others that are non-Moors that are really into health. I don't know if they speak openly about unclean spirits, the non-Moors, but definitely I noticed there is a a lot of them seem to be I guess you want to say leading towards holistic healing. So holistic healing means they're not going to go to the hospital. And I was wondering, because what I'm speaking about, I've spoke about before. So unclean spirits attacking a healthy individual is nothing new. If you have herpes, or if a herpes virus is being spread, the virus is attacking health. Cancer cells are attacking health. So this is dealing with the attack on health. We among a coronavirus pandemic. So that is a virus, and I've heard Moors call, or not Moors, but healthcare physicians say a live virus. Now it makes me think of a live virus. That means it's like sometimes giving a virus a personality. It's like a virus having a personality. But the virus, I don't know, a live virus, I guess herpes would be considered a live virus if it's able to be transmitted or spread from one infected individual to a non-infected individual. These viruses attack health.
I didn't know that was busy, so. No, I get it. You want someone else? Yeah.
Go to garage sales, buy something weird, put it online for $50 more, get paid.
Yeah, here you go.
No worries.
Thank you.
So I spoke of cancer. So once again, when individuals are able
Yes, Elise.
to send forth sharp pains, okay, and they are sending forth sharp pains to another individual, So what is the thin line of a government or a banking system using an unclean spirit and paying them money behind closed doors to do such thing? So paying them money to keep a certain form of dis-ease, a certain form of dis-ease or disease being spread, or aches and pains to the citizens on a landmass. What is the thin line from that? As I'm speaking right now, my genitals are being attacked slightly, spiritually. So the thing is, when you speak of such things, I think when I speak of such things, I'm definitely speaking truth. I never forget my son Abbas. He used to complain about his heart hurting when he was or his chest hurting when he was about 9 or 10 years old. And I kept taking him to the doctor. The doctor could not find what was wrong with him. They did scan after scan, and they could not find anything wrong. One time the doctor just said, and looked at Abbas, "Stop arguing with your mother." They never found anything wrong with Abbas Malik Bey. But trust this, he complained of chest pains, and he wasn't lying. He had no reason to lie. So now, here I am in 2021 as a Moorish American giving testimony of knowing that we are among unclean spirits that are able to send forth sharp pains. And so whether they're getting a bad deal payment on the side for doing these things or not, I don't know, because I'm not watching them. I don't know. I have no idea. And I can accuse anyone, 'cause I don't know who's doing it. I don't have the telepathic code. And I'm not an unclean spirit that would do that. But
Pick it up, drop it off.
Pops up right after this, I'm afraid.
I mean, I had to pay. I spent gas to take my son.
Pick up and drops off.
I had to spend gas to take my son to the hospital.
Go right in there.
Change
address?
Yeah.
The insurance we had, I think, was for low income. Or I think I started working in the hospital one time, and that was so I qualified for insurance. I had to pay a copay. So anyway, so I had to take them. Nonetheless, I had insurance on them. So where does the money come from for the insurance companies that help people go to the hospital that are feeling disease, aches, pains, cancer, and so forth? Where is this money coming from? Of course I don't know exactly. I know a little bit about how the government distribute money for insurance, like the Medicaid and so forth. But nonetheless, imagine a place where you wouldn't even have to use insurance because everybody's healthy or they focus on health. Imagine, that is, I know that sounds a little odd, or like it's like so far-fetched, but imagine everybody start focusing on health and their health. And only on rare occasions they might have to go to a hospital.
You know, it's funny, I was able to spend at least 40.
Well, that's probably because it was me packed.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
When it's not, when you got it in.
So during this day and time, I hear I never forget when I was giving testimony. The first time I experienced 4 sharp pains was here in Annapolis, and I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just giving testimony. I know my body. Was in 2016. Hold on.
You have to ship them yourself?
Never experienced these things before. And I started. I was like, this is spiritually.
Oh, okay.
And Annapolis has the military, the Navy, the Army, the police is here. Of course, police is everywhere. But as Moorish Americans, we are taught that the Navy and the Army is supposed to be naturalized. So them being naturalized, that means that their commander-in-chief is naturalized. So the first time I experienced forced sharp pains in Annapolis was in 2016. Ever. Even right now, I just felt a sharp pain in my left foot as I spoke about the United States Navy and Army and the police. Then I started to give testimony of my experience, like certain citizens would move a certain manner, and I would feel a sharp pain in my chest, close to my heart, my cranium, my foot, my thigh, my leg, my genitals, especially in reference to those that, like in reference to me giving testimony about I'm hearing about the herpes. There's a lot of people that have venereal diseases here in Annapolis. Like it's a normality. But so I don't accuse anyone because I don't know who's sending forth sharp pains. But I find it odd to hi. I'm gonna get another money order.
For how much?
$5.
Don't put your card in.
Okay. Now, I remember growing up, I would hear about how military...
645.
Thank
you.
you.
Insert your card.
Thank you. Military males, they actually, or you should be careful of them because of the diseases that they would spread from all the sex they were having. And I never heard about. I don't think many were in female. Many.
Okay, you have to.
Oops.
No, I didn't say remove your card.
I did. Okay. During those times, not many females were in the military. But I just remember, just like, the thing was like they going overseas. There were suspicions that they were behaving unauthorized, having a lot of sex, and coming back over here infected. Rapes, molestations in third world countries. Okay, thank you. So then they start making movies like Full Metal Jacket. I don't know if you remember the movie Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket and Platoon. Some other movies they made. And they say you had some military males really giving a description of what they experienced and how ashamed they felt. They really felt ashamed when they came back. Not only they felt like they weren't treated well when they came back, but then you had some that literally lost their mind, committed suicide, and for all the horrific acts that the United States military males did while they were over there when they're supposed to have been upholding laws of freedom and being, I guess, someone to be respected. So I find it odd, but I don't think it's a coincidence. The first time I ever experienced forced sharp pains was here, and the military, the Navy, Army is prevalent. I think, I'm not accusing, I'm just giving a testimony. But I know when you unnaturalize, that's why I keep saying unnaturalize. That means you have not affirmed or taken an oath to uphold laws of freedom. Then this could be the reason why, and I'll just leave it at that.